Hey there everybody, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In this part, we'll be exploring the Ayleid ruins Nagastani and talking about its lore. It actually has a pretty interesting lore. You'll notice that it has a fair abundance of plant life, but there are some parts of it that are just dead around it. Some of you might think that's actually sand and it's because of the closeness to this, but no, it's not. It's just dead soil. And that's, you can go kill him, yes. That's, pretty showing of what's in here. It contains zombie undead and monsters. It is another one of those. It has a Varla stone. It has 21 Welkin stones. It is a medium size with 2 zones. And it is fairly straightforward. I don't have any real complaints about its dungeon layout either. I actually rather like it. Okay. Time to go punch a truck to death. Why do you come on land for your spawning season? You know I'm here. Yeah, I don't like the truck all too much. Though I will say that I do like their design a lot. Creepy. Very creepy. So, zombies inhabit the walls, and that's pretty bad in of its own, but that implies that there were creatures sealed in here and turned into zombies, or maybe these were summoned as zombies, and that's just unpleasant. Okay. But Nagastani has a lot of Welkin stones, 21, I already mentioned that, and I intend to get them all. I want more Welkin stones. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm gonna be the next Umbacano. And in here is an obvious trap. At least it's not as many as normal, so we can actually make our way through there without being too hurt. Oh, okay. I wondered where the enemy went. I couldn't see the glow of the enemy for the glow of the room. There we go. There's nothing actually much in here. There's that enemy, there's the Welkin stones in the next room. I think it's empty too, except for some gas traps, but the gas traps were mostly meant for the Ayleid slaves, and they don't really affect us much. Pretty neat though. Nice design. Good architecture. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 though. Slavery and torture is mildly wrong unless you're kind of into that, but that's up to you. Okay, so there's one entrance and one exit to this area, and there's no chests in the stairwell here. But immediately turn right upon exiting this corridor, and you'll see a wall. And a will-o'-the-wisp. And maybe a skeleton. Yeah, there's a Welkin stone there. There's obviously a big gas trap in the middle of the room. We're pretty used to that design by now. There's a Varla stone. Welkin stone. Welkin stone. Which one saw me? Where are they? Where is my enemy? Oh, they're behind a locked wall. That's fine. Locked wall. Locked door. I care significantly less when they can't touch me. Yes, this way. Come to me. They deserve it. It'll all be okay. They deserve it. Where'd my glow dust go? Ah, there it is. Wait, did a third one come into there? This is mildly entertaining, but very morally corrupt. Come on, you guys. Accept your fate. You think the Decision series would have taught me that that ogres are significantly more durable than you would normally think. But you're wrong. I learned, apparently, nothing. Where'd that one go? There were 3, right? I mean, there were 2 ogres and 1 minotaur, right? Did I hallucinate that? Or did he glitch away? Oh, he glitched away. I don't want to loot you. Okay, going this way. Yeah, it actually seems that ogre there was supposed to be the one that's guarding this chest here. Standing up here just in this spot in the corridor. But he triggered onto us and thus went into the gas trap himself. This is indeed an Ayleid reliquary, but it is not an Ayleid cask, actually. It's an Ayleid cask, but it's not boss level. Yeah, this enemy walked away too? You guys are just leaving the boss monster by himself? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Oh, Jesus. I am not looking forward to fighting these guys in future games. Actually, no, I am looking forward to that. I want to see the textures on these guys. I really wonder what the Minotaurs will look like in Elder Scrolls 6, if there are any. There should be goblins in Elder Scrolls 6. If there aren't, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but I can understand it. It just doesn't mean I'll like it. Give me the glow dust. We're almost done here. There's only you. You can die. There's actually nothing else here. This area is devoid of any treasures of any kind. We've already killed the boss and taken the boss level chest. And I did loot that, right? Yes, I'm just paranoid. I want my glow dust. It's very similar to another item later in the game that your character does indeed huff, but that's beside the point. Huff. What is... They inhale it. Do they drink it? Actually, I'm unsure of how this drug is taken. I don't remember. But it is story required, so there you go. Let's move on this way. We're actually done with this dungeon now. But once we get outside, we'll be able to talk about the lore behind it. Come on, work with me, hands. Work with me. Trying to race through this is not a good idea. I have learned the hard way. Okay. We're almost on the outside. So, Nagastani is, of course, an Ayleid ruin. It's actually located in the Heartlands region of Cyrodiil, which you can tell by going to this big area here, and you can't actually, it doesn't mention it. Huh, interesting. Thought it did. I guess not. Well, on my personal map it does. But yeah, this area was once, quote-unquote, the site of an ancient evil that permeated. Yeah, that's actually the correct word. It permeated even through the ground, and the area surrounding it became devoid of life. It drained the life away from even the ground itself. Which is something we still see the remaining effects of, actually, in some spots around it. Which is a pretty neat touch, actually. And during the Alliance War, in Second Era 582, A group of the Shadowed Path necromancers led by Alma Desticus were ordered by their dreadlord, Naucratius. Wow, that's a name. To travel to these ruins and rout or corrupt anything that lived here, turn them into the undead. They were going to build an army, and they had plans of capturing the nearby Blue Road Keep, which is not here anymore. Is it? I don't think it is. I think that's Fort Urasek at best. But yeah, they had plans to capture that. And of course, that plan was ruined, but whatever ancient evil was here actually still drained away all the plant life, and even the ground itself was filled with bones of very many things, and one of the most prominent that I've seen mentioned is mammoths. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online, so that's where that knowledge ends on that. But I find it fascinating that you can actually still see the remaining effects even today, several hundred years later. It was a strong magical force, and it probably was very intimidating, but I will never know about it. And by now, Third Era 433, the ruins have opened and they're filled with monsters and undead. And by that time, the grounds have filled out more. Because if you've seen a picture of how it looks in Elder Scrolls Online, it's actually very barren. Even the trees aren't alive anymore. And I believe the necromancers sparked that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description if you want to support my channel. And side note, before we go, so Nagastani Sidorsal can be translated to as the Dead Hall, with two unknown scripts in between dead and hall, and I don't know what that means. I also don't know anything about the Ayleid language other than that, so other than what's presented in front of me, I mean. So yeah, thank you guys, have a good one, bye.